We discussed this with Ian Rush on the show yesterday, of course. Stevie, part of the winning European Cup side back in 1984, Stevie, wasn't it?
84, yeah.
What was interesting, of course, is that Stevie famously stepped up to take the first penalty and missed. Despite that fact, Liverpool would go on to win 4-2 on penalties. This would be how it went. Stevie would miss, and then, of course, every other Liverpool player would score and bail him out. Meanwhile, for Roma, they made their first one and then missed the second and the fourth, meaning that Liverpool were champions. Now, why are we bringing this up? Because it's the first time ever I've heard this story told. And in case you missed it, here's Ian Rush again recapping exactly why Stevie went first. Ian, we're seeing now that obviously the European Cup final where Stevie missed the opening penalty. What were your thoughts when you saw the youngster going down to take a pen in the final?
Oh, well, it took the pressure off me anyway.
It's a bit of a recurring theme there, taking the pressure off Josh.
I'll tell you what happened there, because after penalties, Graham Souness was in charge then, and he goes, I think Subi was going to take the first one, Neely was going to take the second one, I think I was going to take the third one, and Alan Kennedy kept having to take a penalty, and Sue said, "You're not taking one." Then I think Subi told Nicol he's going to take one. He said, "You'll be fourth or fifth." And as we're talking, all we're seeing is Nicol just walking up to take the first penalty. And then Subi said, "Where's he going?" And in the end, it was too late to bring him back. So in a way, you thought, when he did miss it, you think, like, well, we're not going to win this anyway. So in my opinion, it did make it easier for us as well.
Is that true, Stevie?
I can see that. Yeah, obviously, that's not what we've
weren't
gone through,
listening,
You weren't listening.
You just said penalty and went off to take it.
Aye. Well, because we had practiced penalties before we had left Liverpool to go,
right?
Because we didn't want
Not hard enough, obviously.
We didn't want to do it when we got there because we knew somebody would be watching, and I was the only one that scored. Rushy missed, Souness missed, Kennedy missed, everybody missed except me. And so when all I heard was you're taking a penalty, so I just automatically thought I'm going first.
Right, so
because I had gone first when we practiced it.
That's brilliant.
So I just picked it up and started walking. That was it.
How cool is that, Frank?
The best laid
That's
plans.
unbelievable. That's you know what, Stevie? First, I want to say that when I saw you yesterday and you were watching Jan Rush talking, it was like you go back 40 years ago, but we saw that in your eyes, and you were so young, watching Jan talking. That was very, very nice, I have to say. And I understand what he means. I mean, Steve Nichols was the guy who knew what he worth, and the confidence that he had, and he was right. He was the best at the training session, so he thought that it was only fair for him to shoot the first one and give the confidence to the rest. Well, he missed it, but he was very confident, and I loved it. I really loved it, and I loved the way the guys, they were giving their own point of views. They were quite different, but that's nice, and I love the stories, and I love just watching Stevie listening to Jan Rush.
Where's he going? Oh, you're fourth!
Yeah, come on. Can you imagine that with all the preparation that goes into a game like this, a match like this, and now it's to be decided on penalties, and it actually is the wrong decision by Stevie that somehow works in favor of Liverpool, that he just goes and that nobody is actually saying, instead of saying, where is he going? It's like, no, Stevie, it's not you. No, yeah, go ahead, let him go.
Let him go.
Yeah, it's all right. It's only the final. It's okay.
And then you missed on purpose, which took the pressure off everyone
yes,
else. That seems to be the way.
What a great plan.
Put them in a false sense of security, and that'll relax our lads.
Yeah.
And the plan worked.
You're a genius.
Did you know that you weren't supposed to go first?
No.
When did you find out?
Yesterday. Well, because we won, we've never even spoken about it.
Right.
I mean, I didn't know that they were all standing there while I'm walking up going, what's he going? What's he doing? I had no idea.
How many years ago? 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
God,
Aye. Idea.
No, because I thought you would have told me that story before.
I didn't know it.
But you didn't know it.
Well, because nobody told me. We were too busy just, all right, we've won, that's it, let's go and celebrate.
Also, nobody told you to go first either, Stevie.
Well, no, that's true.
You're just taking the initiative.
Yeah,
I
a
think
leader,
that's
a
what
leader,
matters.
a leader, not a follower.
And
a
then you
leader.
never... Did you take a penalty since then, Stevie?
No.
Testimony.
I missed one of my testimonial.
Yes.
I took one in the semi-final of the Anglo-Italian Cup, and I can assure you, I was a little nervous.
What's the Anglo-Italian Cup?
It was a tournament between four the league below the Premier League,
Okay.
which was the first. It was called it was called the first division then.
Right.
Before it was the championship.
Yeah.
And there was 4 Italian teams
Okay.
from, I'm assuming, similar position.
Right. And who were you playing for at the time?
Notts County.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to the final. I can't even remember who we won it.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Well, the Anglo-Italian League. Why isn't that on yours? We should put that on the CV when it comes out.
You should get that on the screen.
Did you-
I'm so surprised that you can't remember this if you don't remember the Champions League, European Cup final.
Anglo-Italian Cup
Did you score the penalty?
Question mark. I think. I don't remember.
Stevie, did you score the penalty?
Yes.
Yes,
there
we
you are.
remember that.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
We remember that.
But I can assure you, Frank, I was nervous, big time.
I don't know if you can tell, we're filling at the moment because we're waiting for Ali Krieger to come on to talk about the...
Well, you know why though? I'll tell you why though.
Oh, why's that? Oh, there you are.
There you go.
Okay, thank you,
She
Stevie.
must be ready.
I'll save that one.